Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we've got a Kizer. Been a little bit since we've had a Kizer on the channel, but that's alright because now we have the Kizer Glaux. Now, I'll tell you right off the bat, this version of the Kizer Glaux I could only find on Amazon because I just kind of like the color combo with this micarta and then kind of the rose gold options. I kind of wish they would have kept, the black pocket clip, okay, and the black, I can see why they kept, the standoffs and stuff black, but I don't know. What do you think? If they were rose gold as well? Or do you think black fits it better? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, now there's 3 other versions. This version also is in D2. The other 3 versions are in 14C 28N. So this one's just a little bit of an, I don't know if it's a Amazon specific. That was the only place I could find it, so it's kind of looking that way. But I won't say that for certain, but it sure looks that way. Anyway, so what does the Glaux give us? And it's Glaux. I heard it pronounced many different ways. I've heard it pronounced Glaux. I don't think that's right. And then Glaux. I like Glaux. I'm going with Glaux. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm going with it. But, so, like I said, you got this really nice micarta. Gives it a really, really good grip. Excellent, excellent grip on it. Now you can see you've got this, it's more of a button liner lock on it. Dual thumb studs for deployment. Obviously, you guys know I'm digging that blade. I like that sort of rose gold. That's not the color they call it, but yeah, and this one is in D2. Like I said, where the other ones are in 14C. Very nice. I'm digging the coating. You've got some jimping that is not bad. Better than a lot of coated blades. Not perfect by any means, but it's not bad. You've got a forward finger choil that I can use as such, but any fingers larger than mine, and you're probably going to be up on the heel of that blade, so just please be careful. And then, like I said, you've got a button liner lock. A lot kind of referred to as a top liner lock. Push the button, actuate your liner, and it comes closed. Very, very solid lockup. No wiggle, no wobble, nothing like that. Very, very smooth operation. So we got some bounce back there. Bounce back again. Very smooth. Get the timing down. There it is. There we go. Super, super. And that pocket clip. Definitely digging it. Nested liners going on. Weight reduction. It's hitting all the marks for me. I like the design overall for sure. Lots of curves. Got the curves. Got the drop point. Yeah. You guys know. That's me. All day long. So what do we got? It's about 7 inches. Overall, it's pretty much a 4 and 3 inch knife. So pretty standard knife. And then our natural grip length is going to come in at right about 3 1/4 for my 3 1/2 inch hand. It does, my fingers lay in there pretty well. So nothing to complain about there. Very nice in the grip. Size comparisons. There it is up against the old bug out. So, yeah, even the bug out's got it by a little bit. About 1/4 inch on the blade. It's pretty close to 1/4 inch on the handle, too. And then the PM2. I'll try to put the PM2 in the center of the screen and zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So, definitely PM2 is bigger. We'll get a weight on it, see how much it weighs. Like I said, we've got some decent weight reduction going on there. So it's not too bad. Yeah, 3.1 ounces. Nothing wrong with that. 89 grams. Coming in very, very nice. And the pocket. Into the pocket. Nice and easy. Definitely have a full 2-finger width on clearance on the pocket. Coming out, kind of pulled it out there really quick. Pop is decent. Decent. It's not going anywhere. It's a pretty snappy clip, so I don't have any concerns. No concerns about pocket carry. But overall, definitely digging on the design. You know, the button liner lock, or top liner lock as it's referred to, very nice. I am a big fan of any locking mechanism that keeps my finger out of the cutting path. Yes, I have many liner locks. Yes, I have many frame locks. Absolutely. But this top liner lock, or button liner lock as it's referred to, as I saw on the Kizer website, this needs to be more. It just needs to happen more. Everybody needs to get on that train. I think it's probably one of the best mechanisms, locking, unlocking mechanisms that has come around in a very, very long time. So, action, smooth, absolutely. Get the timing down, no issues. It's a dropper, as you can see. And then, biggest thing for me, ergos. I mean, it's flat. There's not really any contour going on, so you got flat scales. But still, the overall fit in my hand is terrific. It's a great size for me. If you're looking, if you're very similar and you pretty much have that 3.5 inch, which for me, it puts me right on the line as between medium and large glove size. I am right on that line. So some gloves I get in a medium and they fit well. Usually they're a little on the tighter side. If I get a large size glove, they're usually a little bit on the bigger side. So it's where I'm at. That's life. But overall, I am definitely digging the Glaux. Now, like I said, there are 4 total versions. This exact version with this micarta rose gold blade, D2 blade, I only found it on Amazon for like $51. The others, 14C28N, they were listed on Amazon as well. A little bit more expensive. I can't recall the exact price on them, but not too much more than this one. So, yeah, the Kizer Glaux. Looking through, saw it, as well as another Kizer fixed blade we're going to take a look at here pretty soon, and jumped on them. Thought it would be something I would like to check out, and I'm very, very glad I did. The Glaux is in. Digging it. So, guys, thanks so much for stopping by, checking out the Kizer Glaux with me this morning. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.